Hi guys, Artiar here. So for this video, we'll be talking about what is the Yuuhiime counter. So I believe a lot of you guys have already experienced how OP Yuuhiime is, because after seeing her buff, she will counter basically almost every single Esper in the game as long as you have an AP up in your kit. So for those who didn't know, Yuuhiime passive here, when any non-boss enemy gains AP up, will cast this ability, will reduce the target AP and then inflict Hamshock. Hamshock this Hamshock here cannot miss, cannot be resist, trigger once per turn. So this target AP minus 30% will instantly nullify your AP push as well. So let's say if you cast Clara 25% AP push, then you no longer get the 25% AP push, it will turn into negative 30% AP push, and then you get Hamshock for the team. So I think a lot of you actually get annoyed by this passive, because basically now Yuuhiime is everywhere now, right? So is there any counter to any way or any Esper to counter Yuuhiime other than just killing Yuuhiime herself? Because I think most of you guys to counter Yuuhiime now is just to kill her, right? Kill her, then there's no passive, right? But there's only one Esper that's able to do this, which is Gabriel. So Gabriel S3 applies immunity, right? So when you apply immunity, then your team here won't get AP down, won't get Hamshock. And not to mention, Gabriel here have a very fast rival rune. Alright, she is one of the fastest rival rune in the rival rune content. And if you build her fast in your own equipment, she can counter Yuuhiime as well. So maybe you wonder, right, why only Gabriel? Why can't I use Clara, or why can't I use other Esper? So let me break down for you for the Gabriel Clara situation. So Clara will also apply immunity, right? But why it doesn't work to able to counter Yuuhiime? Because Clara here, that's according to the order, it will AP push first, then heal everyone, then dispel one debuff from each ally, then if the ally have no debuff, then only grants immunity. So you'll see the priority. The first thing you trigger is your AP push first, then you heal, then you dispel. If no debuff, then you put immunity. The immunity is at the 4th priority in this skill. But the moment you cast S3, the moment you trigger all ally AP plus 20%, you already get countered by the Yuuhiime buff. Yuuhiime's passive here. The moment you already cast AP up, you already get inflicted by AP down and inflict Hamshock. That's why your Clara here will not able to counter Yuuhiime, because your immunity is the last slot. It's not the first. Then the other thing that I thought is Una's maybe can counter because of immunity, but no. Because Una's S3 here is deal damage, every split extra damage, give everyone AP push, then give everyone buff. This buff here is R2 effect 1. But where's the immunity? Immunity is passive. It's at the end of Una's turn. Then if he can take action, then only grant immunity to his teammates. So the order is different. You will AP push first. You will do damage, then you AP push. Basically it's AP push because we just consider the effect. You AP push first, then at the end of the Una's turn, you only apply immunity. But the moment you AP push, you already get countered by Yuuhiime. Okay, so like the AP pusher, like Una's, like Clara, who else can put immunity and AP push at the same time? I think basically it's these two, right? Or who are the other Esper that can put immunity? There's very few Esper in the game here that can put immunity within your kit. Okay, maybe Ethan, right? Ethan here can put immunity, correct? But Ethan have a problem. So let's say if your Ethan is R6, your Ethan R6, whenever an enemy gains an AP boost, your all ally gain 50% AP push. So this AP push here will kinda counter your own team in a way, because if enemy get AP push, you also AP push, then you get countered by Yuuhiime before you put the immunity, or else he can actually counter Yuuhiime. Then who else is gonna be Anna? So Anna can also put immunity up from her S3, right? This one here, you can put immunity up. So in a way, Anna can also counter Yuuhiime, and not to mention Yuuhiime casts S3 and then Anna just keep poking back. But you have to know that Clara base kit, the S1 here, also have AP push. So if so unlucky and lucky, your Anna get 1 buff, and your Anna after counter attack with S1, she will get 10% AP push. This 10% AP push might actually make your team into AP down and then get hamstruck. So you will see that a lot of immunity esper, they have their own AP push in a way. Like Cecilia can put immunity, right? No problem, right? But it's only for 1 turn, and then we also if the trigger a passive, will also trigger AP push. So the only one esper here is gonna be Gabriel. Doesn't have AP push in her team, and is purely for immunity, and is one of the fastest rival route in the game. Alright, so if we take a look at Beatbout here, because Beatbout here, that's in the higher rank here, basically almost everyone is using the same Yuuhime comp. But now people starting to use Gabriel, right? So you can see people starting to use Gabriel in their defensive comp, right? So let's say this one. This comp here, previously I already posted the Yuuhime comp one, but now what we are able to do is, so let's say I put back Yamato in here. Okay, so originally the team comp that I showcased for you guys is like this. I put the Yuuhime Wuyu in this team here to fight the other team here, right? But now, because everyone is gonna use Yuuhime, the best counter is actually Gabriel. So Gabriel have a faster speed, 314, and can fast outspeed everyone from the enemy team here. Because we have the same Yuuhime, Yamato, Sakura, Suje. So the only difference is enemy is using Wuyu, I'm using Gabriel. So my Gabriel will take the action first. My Gabriel will instantly put up immunity for my whole team. So I won't be afraid by Yuuhime's AP down and also hamstruck. Okay, so let's take a look here. Alright, so Gabriel instantly put up immunity for the team. I am not afraid of enemy Yuuhime now, and because enemy have Wuyu, so enemy team get hamstruck and AP down. But the only down part for this team here, you will trigger enemy Wuyu very fast because you also cast AoE damage to apply your immunity. Okay, so you have to tank down the enemy Wuyu's breakdowns. So Sakura plays a very strong action here for the healing. Okay, so now enemy Yuuhime died from all those AoE damage, all those damage here, so you no longer have to be afraid of Yuuhime. Okay, then now it's just a matter of time, the enemy died. So you can see, because I put Suje here is to deal the true damage to Wuyu, to kill Wuyu. Right, now Wuyu died, left Sakura, then it's just a matter of time. Right, so we can skip here. Right, so I won. And the good thing is I took Wuyu out of the team, so you don't have to force Wuyu at team 1 now. You can use Wuyu at the second team. Alright, so but you have to avoid, like this one here, the R4 above Wuyu, then you don't touch it. But you can aim the player that have playing with Yuuhime team, and then it's not a R4 Wuyu. Basically, when you're lower tier, you should face like Yuuhime plus R4 Wuyu team there, and then you put Gabriel in, then you're able to counter. Okay, let me find another good showcase to show. This one is R4, so okay, let me find one. Okay, I found another one. Took me some time to find it. So this one is the typical, the previous, like few days ago, the Yuuhime team, and then now I put in Gabriel here instead of Wuyu. Then I can move my Wuyu to the second team here to ensure the win rate. Right, so let's take a look again. Gabriel will put up the immunity, so you are safe from Yuuhime passive. Right. Enemy got hamstruck, and then you're just gonna deal a lot of AoE damage, and all the damage here is not because you're dealing a lot of damage, it's because of Suje true damage is dealing the damage. Right, all of them are dealing a lot of damage, but they actually die from Suje's true damage. Alright, will you break dance? That's 3. Okay, will you die? Right, basically that's it here. Okay, I don't know how this information is gonna help you guys out, but I think this is a very good information for you who are still looking for a counter for Yuuhime. Of course, maybe some of you are gonna say, oh, this is a R6 Suje, but you have to know that enemy also have a R6 Suje. That's why it makes it equal, because my ranking is like very high. That's why, like, everyone is using R6 Suje. How am I not using an R6 Suje? Right, okay, maybe, okay, I find another team. Okay, let's say this one, right? So let's challenge again. Yeah, I'm using R6 Suje, enemy using R6 Suje. Enemy have R6 Sakura, I'm using R6 Sakura. So we are making it equal. At your lower tier, if enemy is not using R6 Suje, then you are not forced to use R6 Suje. I'm just in my current situation, everyone is just using the same reso, so it's kind of equal in a way. Alright, so will you break dance? You have to tank through it. So Sakura's healing here comes in very handy. Right, then they'll slowly die. Okay, S1. You see, the damage is not because of Gabriel, it's because of the true damage from Suje. Okay, then it should die. Unless Sakura is like tanked through all the damage, right? So it should die here. So let me skip. Yeah. And you can, yeah, so you can see the most damage here is still from Suje, because the main DPS here, you can notice that the team here doesn't have any damage dealer. You see this one here is like support, support, and then true damage dealer. Okay, so maybe this video will help you guys at the lower tier that is still facing problem with Yuuhime. So hope you guys enjoy the video and see you guys in the next video. Bye bye. Special thanks for the direct support on the YouTube membership. So for the benefactor of Artiar, which is JNMP, Rosas15, Molcult Regally, The Bluer Chulane, Pigeon Roulette, Cami, thank you so much for the support. And for the supporter and patron of Artiar, which is Louis Schneider, Agni, Code Wilderness, Wang Tamer, Ziggy, Kamaruki, Sunworks, Rimu, Chawny, Von Hexa, Rawson Bessie, Antonio Winterspoon, Marlene Williams, Uncle Chat, Eric Mandis, Ium Craigrin, and Riku Freds X Iris. Thank you so much for the support. And that's not all. Also special thanks for the direct support on the live stream super chat for the latest 10. So special thanks to Amy, Calamity, Emil Carrigan, Ice, Mr. Agaran, Riku Fred, Valentino Tay Asia. Thank you so much for the support, and I hope you guys enjoy the video and see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.